Well, it looks like the Natty King and friends are back at it again. Yeah, the whole gang is here. But I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. And the end is near, so let's drink beer.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast, sponsored by Premium Cabinets. Shout out to John Morgan and family over there. If you're looking to get any cabinet work done or kitchen remodeling, holler at them at 314-499-8800. Hey, all right, welcome to The End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast. Tim Trifoletti, Mike Jones, and me. I.
Who are you?
That's how you say it. Brandon McNamee.
How is get McMenemy? You know that Brandon McMenemy guy? Like,
yeah. Like, no.
You get that too, right?
Yeah. McMenemy. I'm like, what?
I'm going to redo the intro now.
Mike Jones. Sorry. I'm just kidding. My Tourette's.
All right, hey, welcome back to the End is Near, so Let's Drink Beer podcast. Tim Trifoletti, Mike Jones, and I, Brandon McNamee. Today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories and shit. All right, so, yeah, dude, let's just dive right into that.
Pick one. Let's go.
What do we got so far? What are we talking about? What do we got?
What about that guy with the island that killed himself? That they're coming out with the list.
The guy that
Anthony Bourdain.
Yes, don't, man. Now I'm gonna be all fucking down the rest of the. That one hurt, man. That one hit.
Yeah, that was, man, I can't believe he killed himself like that. That was crazy. But he had that island, and his name was Jeffrey Epstein.
That guy, right.
Yeah. What's that? So I guess they got the list out or something.
No, they.
Is it a partial list?
I have been following this hardcore for the last 2 years.
Lay it on us thick.
I got nothing to fucking lay on you. They haven't come out with anything. Okay, newsflash. Bill Clinton. So in the latest set of documents, Bill Clinton, you sitting down?
Are we gonna get whacked for this?
Likes
more
Bill
likely,
Clinton,
yes.
probably.
Okay, it's okay.
Bill put me out of my misery. Bill. He likes young women.
Oh.
Who'd have thunk it?
Well, yeah, he said, quote, I like him young.
Yeah,
he never struck me as a kind of guy like that.
Yeah, so the 49-year-old president that banged the, what was she, 22-year-old intern?
No, he didn't bang her. He just got a blowjob.
That's it.
Yeah, couldn't get the stain out of the pants.
In my opinion, is a lot more intimate.
Okay, yeah.
Would you rather, getting off track here. Would you rather your wife, if she cheats on you, would you rather her have sex with a dude or suck his dong?
I'm going to go another one. Would you rather your wife have sex with a fucking dime, a really good looking, that guy, whoever the hottest guy in Hollywood is, or blow an ugly dude?
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly. Don't fucking call my bluff.
Or like, hey, I just.
What do you think I think about at night when I go to sleep,
I'll take your situation and raise you another situation.
Uh-oh, here we go.
No, I can't top that, actually. That's good.
It's a tough one, right?
Well, what's your answer?
Fuck.
You have to answer it.
I think I'd rather her bang the good-looking dude.
Of course.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
Who's the guy with the 15 kids? What's the
Nick
Wild
Cannon?
Out? Nick. Yeah. She'd rather her sleep with
Phillip Rivers,
Nick Cannon, or blow Magic Johnson.
Oh
my God!
Oh shit! Because
Magic Johnson's a positive guy.
Because you're fucked. You see, yeah. Because you're fucked the rest of your life right there. She's either you got a new kid that's not yours in the house.
She's gonna be working on Wild and Out.
Exactly.
Or she's got AIDS.
But I don't is HIV even that big of a deal anymore? Like, I'm not even trying to be cute right here, but it's like you never hear about it.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like
tuberculosis.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like yellow fever. Like you don't hear about it anymore.
Anyway, back to the list.
So 80s.
Back to the list. The Epstein list.
Yeah. So Bill Clinton likes young chicks.
Yeah, we knew that.
Prince
but
Andrew.
I looked at I tried to Google the list or whatever, and there's like 100 names on it or something. It's not the full list, and it says redacted for a lot of them. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
killed.
I mean, really. But I didn't recognize a single fucking name on there.
Stephen Hawking.
Where he was on there?
Oh,
yeah.
He wanted a little girl orgy.
Yeah, yes, he had a little, and I did a rabbit hole dive on Stephen Hawking last night. Apparently, he had like multiple, so like he had of age, orgies, which I'm reading that, and I'm just kind of like, that's fucked. I've never had one. Like Stephen Hawking pulled that off, and
Did you like that meme I sent you?
I did like the meme, good. Yes.
There's a meme came out like the day he died, and it's at the top, Stephen Hawking. It's a quote of Stephen Hawking. Yeah, no. Stephen Hawking saying, "There is no God," and it said circa 2011. And then it said from Stephen Hawking. And then below it, it said, "There is no Stephen Hawking." And it was written by God.
Signed by God. Signed by God.
I don't know.
LOL.
Anyway, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Maybe he's just a watcher, or just
I don't. When you add them both together, they are 28 years old.
Yeah,
you know, like
typing away.
Yeah, that's a fucking tough one.
Just pressing the O.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. And another one, Prince Andrew, obviously, but that came out a while. So they really didn't tell us anything. But the thing with that is, it's like with the fucking Stephen Hawking thing, man. Like, that's such a weird. And then they tried to bribe. I guess one of the emails that was leaked was Epstein was emailing Ghislaine, or however you fucking say her name. That one.
That's right.
I saw that one coming. Street. Hey, there's a fucking alley-oop for you.
Welcome to Ghislaine.
Like, how do we cover this up? You know, like that was one of the things that like came out. But yeah, that's a weird one, man. They're all weird. They're all fucking weird. But
I'm sure he threw a bunch of money at them, like, give me something. And then they're like, what the fuck do we do to this?
He's like,
exactly, yeah.
Just roll them in the middle and just let the girls just like do jumping jacks around them. We'll call it an orgy.
Yeah, ugh.
Either way, what a fucking... God.
So Prince Andrew, Hawking, and Bill Clinton,
I heard the owner of Hyatt Hotels was one of them too.
Hyatt Hotel, really?
Yeah.
And these are all people, take Hawking out of it, that probably could go and get laid regardless. You know, like, you don't need the guy with the fight. You don't need the Mossad agent. How we doing over there?
Fucking microphone.
We don't need the Mossad agent with his own island to get laid. You know, you're the Prince of, what was Prince Andrew? Prince of fucking something. Wales, right? Prince of Wales?
Prince of Wales.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless.
Yeah, but I get
Prince is in your name, you should be able to walk into any club,
the singer Prince,
whatever you want. Right, exactly,
you know what I mean?
and get laid.
Yeah,
but
I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that's a different world. But it's so funny how that shit came out like, what, 10 years ago? I think Alex Jones was talking about it, and everybody's like, this fucking quack. And now it's like, oh, that's why when we were talking in there, I believe in every conspiracy theory now because of this.
That one in Miami.
I haven't heard this
last
one.
Night.
About 150 cops were like in front of this nightclub, and I'm like, okay.
No, it was a mall.
Oh, it was a mall.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm like, okay, well, it's 999, and so a cop got shot, because when that happens, every cop comes in.
I wish I could.
That's
throw
like
it
the
up
one call that for cops.
Throw it up on the screen.
Perfect time to go rob a bank.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, shit, okay. And then they're like, oh, it's like a 12-foot figures for walking around in the mall. And I'm like, maybe they're, filming Stranger Things, the 5th season.
That's what I got in my head. Is that...
It's a Demogorgon.
So,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
And no, and they're like, oh, it's aliens. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, of course it is. Of course it is, because the list is coming out. Cat Williams is doing his little
distraction time
rant on everyone, which we're going to get into that in a minute, because I didn't watch all of that. And then the whole
half of it, he got
like every girl is like beating each other up for those Stanley Cups. So,
yeah,
I mean, like,
a lot going on already.
No shit. So I'm clear, and I'm going to look this up when we leave. Cops lined up in Miami, and they think that there's an alien in the mall.
No. They're saying that it was the call was originally for children fighting each other, or teenagers fighting each other with sticks.
Okay,
apparently this could all be bullshit. I don't know, but
as it should be.
Look at the fucking video.
Let's joust, bitch.
I mean, if you look at the video,
they had a 4-foot stick, so they're like, we need backup now.
And by aliens, we're not talking illegals from Cuba. We're talking actual little Martian guys from outer space, right?
Work for the Miami Police Department too.
Seagal. He did. Seagal did. Yeah, which is still fucking amazing. No, Louisiana. Because remember they showed the videos and he had that Louisiana accent, like all of a sudden because he's down there.
I'm trying to look up this fucking.
It's fuck. I could watch Steven Seagal highlights all day long.
Look at all the cops there.
All right,
but
let's see here.
They said that the gunshots inside were from people protecting themselves with their own concealed weapons against 8 to 10 foot creatures. We're gonna get whacked for this whole podcast episode. You know that. Every gun humper that we know right now is going. That's why I have the arsenal I have. The goddamn aliens. Yeah. Can you see the video? Yeah, but anyway.
Holy shit. Yeah, honestly, not that I think like a criminal, but I do. This would be the ideal time to just, hey, let's go knock over a couple of Wells Fargos, Oh. Shout out to Wells Fargo.
Yeah, shout out to Wells
This podcast is brought to you by Wells Fargo.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly, at this point, nothing would fucking surprise me at all.
I think the alien thing doesn't even have legs with me anymore. Like, obviously, they're fucking out there,
Yeah, they probably came here and they like watched what we do, and they're like, Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah,
Let's
come
go.
back. Yeah, come
Get
back in
in the
another
ship.
100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll evolve by then. I don't know.
Yeah, they're fucking switching genders and they're doing this. They think they're cats, and
Yeah, I wouldn't stick around for that either. If I could have
I say
the
that, I
means
talked to
leave,
somebody.
go to some other planet.
talk to a high
I see a bunch
schooler.
of chicks with dicks. I just we got to go. We this is
You can't call them that anymore. But
Clearly, you've never been to Bourbon Street. Not that I have. So allegedly, there's a lot of that down there.
yeah, there is. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to believe with anything anymore. Everything seems so fucking. Like Stanley Cups, what is this? I got a couple of them at home.
I don't know this one either.
Okay, so I saw a
My kid
video.
likes
Actually,
them, or my wife likes
What's the
them.
big deal about
Or
them?
one of them. I don't know who.
there
the
was
hell.
like girls like standing out front of the Winsville Target, and they're like, "We're getting our Stanley Cups." I'm like, "What am I missing here?" And some
I don't
girl
understand.
posted like, I mean, there was like 50 women just running after this, and they're like 2 at a time.
What is
You
it,
just-
though?
It's just like a big old
It's
like
a fucking
Yeti cup.
What's
So-
wrong with the Yeti?
I asked my girlfriend, and I was like, "What, Brittany? What the heck is so good about these?" She's like, "Well, there was a TikTok video where this girl's car caught on fire. It just everything just gone except for the Stanley Cup." And I go, "And you believe that?"
Gotta get one.
That's
Gotta
a great
gotta
marketing
get it.
move.
And you believe? And she goes, "And they bought her a new car." And I go, "So does everyone think they're just going to put it in their car and their
Yeah.
Mazda 3 is just going to burn up in flames?"
And you're never going to lose your cup. You'll
I
lose your
can't
entire
wait.
car.
I can't wait
everything
till
else.
it comes out that the Stanley Cups are the things that are actually causing the fire. Then
That's
we
the
win,
spin
and then
we
I
need.
sit back with my
That's the
Yeti
spin
and
we
laugh.
need. Yeah.
Idiots.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's good.
You
That's
like
good.
that? Yeah.
I do like that. But they're charging like $250 these motherfuckers, aren't they? Or
God, we need
people
to get.
are reselling them for that or
We
something?
need to get into the steel cup industry. I've been saying that for like I've
God,
never said
I
that,
know.
but we
and
should.
we should have got in when it was the good time to do it in
We shoulda.
1902.
Uh-huh.
We really should have did that.
God
We
damn
missed
it.
that fucking boat.
But yeah, that is a lot of shit's happening right now to kind of take the eyes off the old list. And yeah.
I think it's all about that. I think they're just like, what else can we do? Throw Cat Williams a microphone. Just let him go off. Do it in front of Shannon Sharp. I think that's a good one.
With the worst
strange.
interviewer of all time.
He
And
is
I like
fucking terrible.
he is so awful. He is but fucking jacked. God
yeah.
damn it.
I mean,
that
like,
dude
if he was
is
interviewing us, I'd just be like, he's gonna rob us with a hammer.
He really
He's
was
gonna-
not. He really was not a
Yeah,
good interviewer
at all,
You could
at
tell he was
all.
uncomfortable. You could tell he was trying to shift to be more dominant and trying to like.
it's like he had no questions asked.
He had no questions asked, and then he would wait for Kat to say something, and Kat would ask his own questions.
Exactly.
But I
So
only
what
watched,
you
like,
not
half of it. I
asking me,
got-
Shannon Sharp, is why did I, and
Yeah.
Shannon's
Yeah.
like, now talk to me, Cat. You
And
know,
all-
what do you,
I mean, did you watch the whole thing?
I got about 45 minutes
I was
into
about
it.
an hour in, and I think all he kept going on about was Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and he started talking. I guess I kind of fell asleep, but he started talking about Harvey Weinstein and
Oh, I haven't
His-
got
I heard
it.
that
No, I
one.
saw that where he's like Harvey tried to blow him in front of
Yeah.
a. And up to that point, I'm like, maybe this shit really happened. And then he got to that, and it's like, you lost me, Cat.
Yeah, I don't know what
You lost
I don't know
me.
where I stand with that. I don't know.
Do I think that Weinstein thing, like what he's like?
Oh, for sure, that's
yeah,
gotta be
that's
fucking true.
100% true.
Yeah.
That he tried to
But
blow him in front of a bunch of
I don't know
people,
about
or
that.
I don't know
that's
about
a
that.
ballsy move.
Maybe not in front. He might have insinuated he wanted to in front of a bunch of people or something. I don't know, but I don't think he actually would have. Maybe he would have.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know the guy.
if he's asking Cat to do it in front of a bunch of people, like kind of for a power move thing, all right, that's still a stretch.
Yeah,
but
you wanna be in the
him
new Star
offering
Wars?
Cat to do, hey man, nobody's looking.
You want a beach? You
Yeah,
want a beach?
exactly.
You want a beach?
You want a beach, pal?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, a lot going on.
What is your favorite conspiracy theory?
One of my favorites is you ever look into Antarctica?
No,
Well, I mean, like nobody goes there really.
that's
right?
why I don't look into it. Yeah,
Well, that's
I
the
never see any
reason nobody
Instagram posts
fucking
from there.
goes there. But they got this thing I was reading about yesterday
Called
actually, because
ice.
I always
Called ice.
They got something called blue ice.
Oh, ooh.
So they got regular ice.
Okay.
He goes, I'm listening.
Ah,
They got
now you got me.
They got regular ice that melts. It's normal ice. It's fucking, temperature freezes at the same 32. It's fucking ice.
Right. The
then they
ice
got-
that we've been raised
It's
on.
the ice that we know and love.
Right, right.
But they got this other thing called blue ice, apparently, allegedly.
Okay.
That's it's you can't touch it. If you touch it, your hand will freeze off.
Kryptonite.
It's like minus hundreds of degrees.
Okay.
Celsius, and it's blue. They call it blue ice or sky ice. Fuck, I'm calling it. It's called sky ice.
Okay.
It's blue. They call it sky ice because it's the same color as the sky. And
Witty.
they can't bring it up here
Crip ice.
because it can't keep it cold enough to get it to study it up here.
Okay.
So they got to go down there to study it. And apparently when it melts, it doesn't melt. It just disappears. It doesn't get into a liquid. And
Okay.
It's not that interesting now that I'm saying it out
But
loud.
what's a conspiracy,
what the fuck
though?
is it? I don't know. What the fuck is it? It's apparently it's just like an indication of crazy shit that goes
Is
on
it the
in
same water
Antarctica.
that Bobby Boucher drank at the end in the,
Oh,
in the
that's
bourbon bowl?
High quality.
Fucking Boucher. Something wrong with your medulla oblongata.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, but my favorite conspiracy would have to be I don't know, but the moon. The moon fucking trips
I'm
me out.
so, dude, I'm so torn on that one.
Moon trips me out. I'm
And
not even talking about the landing. I'm talking about like maybe
Maybe
why
it's not
why
there?
we never go back? Why did we never go back?
Pause. Vin and I went to
The moon.
Yes, yes.
Please,
2
that
weeks ago.
explains it. Never mind.
We went to the Chicago, I don't know, it's a big fucking museum in Chicago like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they have this moon landing, like big kind of like display or whatnot. And we're talking about that, and I asked them, I go, how many moon landings, because I didn't know, but I ask you guys, how many moon landings do you think there's been since 1947 was the first one, I think?
I thought there was only two.
There's supposedly, you're close, I think it was 4, I think.
Was it like Russia, China, us, and somebody else, but we got
Yeah.
there first or something?
And it's like, okay, why haven't we gone back
What'd they see there?
since all that happened?
What happened up there? What's up there?
I don't,
You know?
I don't know.
What's
Now,
really going on?
the thing that I heard, because I feel like Buzz Aldrin is kind of a straight shooter, because he's coming out going, fuck yes, aliens are real, right? So he's not kind of pandering to what the government wants to hear, but he's very adamant that the moon landing was real. Here's a theory I heard, that all the footage we see, that was all staged, but they actually did go. Because apparently the footage, like the flag's blown in a funky way, the shadows are all fucked up and all that. So, you know, the one that I heard was...
I thought it was like Burbank, California. They filmed it or something. There's a whole thing
right
on
next door in Joey's studio.
Yeah.
That's where it was, yeah.
The moon room.
some shit like that.
right next door.
Put Flint Hill on the map.
Yeah, I mean, I believe we went, but I want to know what's going on up there.
Exactly.
Why would we not go back? Why would it not be the moon? I mean, is it just so uninteresting that we don't go back and study it? I mean, like, hey, we went there was nothing there, and we left. I mean, it's 229,000 miles away. We're going to
Buzz
fucking
just looked around and
Mars.
goes, this place sucks.
Fuck
Let's
this,
bounce.
man.
We're
Yeah,
going
exactly.
We're going to fucking Mars.
It's
which
like
is
Iowa
millions.
at night.
Why would we not study something that's 229,000 miles away? I mean, fucking people's cars got more miles on it.
But think about this, though. Like, okay, so the guys that went in the submarine to go check out the Titanic, which I still think's the dumbest fucking thing. Like, I would have no interest at all in doing that. Oh, it looks just like it did when I saw it on TV. But you got people doing that. How many people would pay money, billionaires, to go, fuck yeah, I'll go to the moon in March. Let's go, you know, and round up the crew and go do that.
Yeah.
How much money would be generated from that? So it is a little, you know, it's a little questionable on why they don't have that set up.
Oh, I mean, I just don't get it. Why are we? What's the Mars obsession, which is so far away?
Yeah, exactly.
They're talking about occupying, like literally colonizing or whatever civilizations on Mars.
Which every movie I've seen, I'm good. I'll pass. I'll just
The
sit
Matt
here.
Damon movie?
Yeah,
they're
I'll
not
just
Tim
sit here
behind.
and fight. You know what? I'll go down with the ship. You know, I'll go down with Earth.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going up
Yeah.
there.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, what could be there that's better than the moon, which is exponentially closer and easier to get to?
I don't know that. You know that fucking building in Total Recall. I mean, Total Recall made Mars look pretty cool, didn't it?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't? It makes you want to live on Mars a little bit.
Which
You just
one-
don't want to
which
go
one do you like
outside.
more?
What's that?
Which one do you like more, the Colin Farrell or the Schwarzenegger one?
I think I got to go the original
What are you
Schwarzenegger.
talking about?
Had the chick with the 3 tits and
That's in
the
both of them.
and the it is.
Yeah.
And the greatest line of all time in the Schwarzenegger one,
need
when the
more
chick
hands.
grabs his cock and she goes, "What have you been feeding this thing?" And he goes, "Blondes,
Blondes.
blondes." Yeah.
What is Total Recall about?
You're shitting me right now.
I'm serious.
No,
It's a good one.
it is
Let
about.
me ask you this before you go talking shit about.
I'm
me
not.
not seeing it.
I'm no.
When was
I'm
it,
over
when did
it.
it come out?
90.
I want to say 94, 95.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
hoping, I was hoping it was an 80s
like
movie
the
so I
same
could
year as
dog
like
you.
True Lies came out, I think.
Yeah.
Did it totally
Around
recall?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
back when he was. Yeah.
Like after Terminator
was
2,
the
they're like,
guy.
get him a gun.
But it's
put him in
good.
every
We
movie.
should watch it sometimes. It is a good movie.
Total Recall.
And then they remade it in like 2008.
But I will say the Colin Farrell one, because I got a bit of a soft spot for old Kate Beckinsale.
Oh,
Especially,
my
she's
favorite.
feisty in that one.
My favorite. of all
She
time.
is fucking feisty in that one.
She's my favorite of all time.
She's so good.
Probably one of the only people I follow on Instagram that's
Her-
a celebrity.
Who's another one? Liz Hurley. She's aged pretty goddamn well.
Has she?
I will say. Oh yeah.
She was in a
So I'm
Austin
told.
Powers.
Bedazzled.
Austin
So-
Powers. Bedazzled.
With,
Yeah,
Brendan
so
Fraser.
I'm
God, what a
told.
great fucking movie that is.
Yep.
I gotta
And
put
you
that on my
watch
list.
that again, you're like, he's actually not like he's not wrong in any like what he wants, and then like pretty much is like, you know, you just be you, dude. And I'm like, that's true. That's, I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's where she's the
devil.
devil, and he makes like a couple wishes.
I've
Just
seen
like
a lot.
he wishes to
I've
be
Any other,
rich.
like what Cat Williams was talking about, signing their soul to the devil.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he
I've
wanted.
pulled up screenshots of it, but yeah, I've never actually watched it. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Moon Landing's a good one. You gotta go Kennedy. Kennedy's good, right?
What do you think that one is? What do you think happened there?
I think there were probably so many organizations working in harmony together to make that guy. I think the mob was probably in it. I'm sure the Ruskies were in. Or no. Was it Cuba? It was started with the Cuban Missile Crisis is kind of where all the hate stemmed with him. But mafia involved, probably our own government. But yeah, you don't.
Why though? What's the motivation?
I just think that there were so many fucking people that wanted to get rid of that dude. You know, the mob. Who else was? Shit. It was something with Cuba. It was something to do with the Cuban Missile Crisis. But clearly, I've spent no time doing all this, and I'm making it up on the spot.
You're doing
but
a great job.
there
I'm
were
convinced.
a lot of people that wanted that guy rubbed out. So
rubbed off.
yeah, rubbed off, rubbed out.
Marilyn Monroe. That was the one that actually I think she banged all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for her. You
And then she ended up.
And
what
come to
happened
find
there?
out, the entire time it was Roger McDowell that did it.
Who's that?
I'm gonna see. Oh, come on, man! You're a Seinfeld guy that
Here
spit
goes with the Seinfeld
that
quotes
spits
again.
on Kramer and Newman
Oh,
when they're reenacting the Kennedy thing.
the second spitter.
Yeah, exactly. From the grassy knoll.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good one too. What's your favorite one, Mike? What do you got? I got the moon. He's got the
Dude,
Kennedy
I
and
still got to go Bubblehead Road.
Bubblehead Road. That's a
Keeping it
local.
local.
That's a local one.
Keeping it local.
My sister graduated high school in '98, and they're like her and her friends would always come over and they talk about
North
like how,
County.
off Carrico Road
Yeah.
in the back.
By Jamestown Mall.
Yeah, Old Jamestown Road.
See, I grew up in Pleasant Hollow, but I moved out when I was like 13. 14.
Sounds like a Tim Burton movie.
Thank you.
It was fun.
But then, you lived in North County through your teen years too.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. So I didn't catch. I missed
So
Lush.
basically, like it's in the back, like by the river, and you go down this road and everything. You run up to the fence and you like scream "Bubblehead," and everything. You kick the fence, and apparently you're supposed to just run out and chase you.
I mean, it's just an
like-
inbred family living there, right?
Yeah,
Basically,
I
like,
guess. I don't know. Like I never really heard anything
What's
more
the-
about
You
it.
would picture that more
right?
west. You know, you wouldn't think that as a North
what's
County
the
thing.
conspiracy there, though? I mean, because
They say like because they had like water in their brains and it made their heads like look so much bigger, but like I don't think it was true. I don't know. Like I
so
mean,
worst case, if it's true, it's just a bunch of ugly inbred people in North
mongoloids
County.
just running around, or they're just really smart. Or
Who was
Stephen?
the-
Those are Stephen Hawking's kids.
That's the one.
Stephen Honky. Stephen fucking Honky.
That's it from now on.
Yeah, that's the name.
So that's his.
That's
his
amazing.
illegitimate bastards from his orgy.
From the
You know,
Epstein
I'm
orgy.
looking up conspiracy theories right now. There's kind of a
Wizard of Oz was one of them, wasn't it?
Oh, the guy that hung himself?
That one.
back?
What's it? The
Yeah.
He really
guy-
did, yeah.
They like pretty much.
My grandfather
the
knew his
Cowardly
family.
Lion and the Tin Man had to protect Dorothy, Judy Garland, because they just like harassed her all the time. Like she couldn't eat.
Who did?
The director, the producers, and all, they're like, you can't eat, you can't drink, like, you got to do this, and
Oh,
you got
shit.
to look like a little kid and everything. And they're like, okay, I'm already 80 pounds, like 60 is the fucking pounds you need to be.
Wow.
And they treated the whole Munchkin village like shit. The paint on their faces from the Cowardly Lion.
It's not funny, but
Yeah, I know.
just the way you
I'm
said
trying
it.
not
Just
to, like, laugh
just
at
the
it.
way.
So seriously, it's like, yo, the Munchkin Village. Ooh, they're
Bro,
they're called little people, pal. Munchkin Village.
I'm
That's what
look-
it was called.
Was it really called that?
I thought it was.
No, I don't think.
And
it
the
was called
Tin Man,
It
the
might have been.
guy without the
paint.
heart, is the one that stood up for her. Look at
And the
that.
Cowardly Lion.
Wait, that's a
But then
stand-up
they
guy
had
right
the
there.
paint on their face, it wouldn't come off, and they got sick from it because it was like some like had lead in it. And all
It
that
is
kind of
called
stuff.
Munchkin Village.
That's because
Boom.
No, it's called Munchkinland.
But it's the same thing. I think mine sounded a little more PC.
Yours was much
It
better.
actually does. Yeah, it sounds The Village.
Yeah.
You know?
If I had to pick one, I'd rather go to Munchkin Village than Munchkinland.
Let's go to Little Man Village.
Little Man.
Land,
Yeah,
it
you're
just
right.
sounds like that's
It's like
all
having my
there
girlfriend,
is.
Okay, let's go bring the kid to Little Man Village.
Land, it feels like you're going to another country. Village sounds like you're going to, like a strip mall. You
Yes.
know, it's like
Yeah.
I can get out
Yeah.
if I want to.
If I need to, I can go back to,
What about this one? I just looked it up. A little thing called COVID.
Oh.
Are we classifying that as a conspiracy theory,
Bring me up to speed. I don't know what that
or
is. I haven't
what's
heard
it?
of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's back when traffic was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
My wife gets so mad when I bring that up too. Like I'll talk, God damn, anytime we're in traffic, it's like, remember COVID? Like we would have fucking been there for an hour right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know I kind of forgot. I literally kind of forgot about that.
It feels weird about, so first off, the whole Fauci involvement. I don't know how much of that you've seen and how in bed with a lot of these, companies, a lot of people that were really pushing the vaccines now working for Moderna and things like that. So it's a rabbit hole you might want to go down, a little bit. And just one day it's like, boom, gone. It's like the purge.
How'd that happen? Why'd that happen?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because people got sick and tired of it and they realized that's as far as they could push it before they got too much pushback? Or do you think that people or do you think it's something fucking else? I mean,
I think it just kind of like ran its course a little bit, and it was just like, all right, this thing's kind of played out a little bit.
It was a good 2 years.
20. I mean, people still get it. My grandma got it like around Christmas, and I'm like, shit, here it is. This is like her. This is. I thought she was gonna go from this, and no, my grandma was like, "Cool, all right, yeah. I'm gonna go out for a walk."
Yeah,
And
Christmas a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
my sister.
Recently. Okay, yeah.
My sister-in-law Taylor stayed with our kids while we went to Vail last week, and she just texted us last night and said she had COVID. So I'm expecting to possibly come down with a case of that shortly.
There it is.
So I'll let you know. I'll report back.
But I don't think it has the, remember right when it was going on or kind of towards the tail end, if you wanted to get out of doing something, you could just go, hey, man, look, enter at your own risk. I'm just letting you know I sneezed last night. And then it would be like, fuck off, lose my number. I never want you in my house again. Right. And now it's like we're back to normal, and it's like, fuck, I really want to. Are we still on for tomorrow? I found out I have AIDS, and they're like, let's go. See you at 7.
Eat a banana, drink some water, let's go.
Remember how fucking it was national news when that one lady got it in fucking Washington. Remember?
Exactly.
It was national news. Everybody knew who she was. Poor lady. We're like, her life's fucking over.
Right.
Wow, she's dead. That sucks. And now everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels bad. Well, again, we all live in St. Charles County, and let's face it, and I'm not saying this as a knock or anything. It was like 1985 out here. They're just like, what? Okay, cool. Yeah. Gym's open, fucking, yeah.
I was throwing parties with thousands of people at them, right? And some people are going, that's irresponsible.
Right.
How could he? We were just giving.
You're just mad because we didn't invite you.
We just partied.
We had a no sneeze policy.
We just partied. I mean, we had our first anniversary party for the beer group was like May 2021, and I think we had like 5,000 people. You should see the pictures.
Was that the one at Babylon?
No, that was in September. That was actually thousands of people there too. September. So that was 6 months after.
Right.
5 months after it all came out, and we were just rocking and rolling. I don't know how many deaths I'm responsible for, but from those big parties. But I'm sorry.
You made them all sign an NDA, right? Just
yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Non-disclosure. Yeah,
right.
Not a waiver. A non-disclosure.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein style.
But we partied. We had fun. We brought the community together whenever
the Hot Shots. The Hot Shots. That was your first Hot Shots one.
We did several Hot Shots. First year we did 2 Hot Shots parties.
The one, remember where the fucking linebacker that, remember I bought all those tacos and I offered Cassie and that gal and you. I'm like, take whatever you want, so you'll appreciate this.
That's good.
So I buy like fucking 37 tacos, right? Or 38, whatever. And I'm like, throw them in the table. I'm like, you guys can grab whatever. Yeah. So this guy, I don't know what his name is. Don't say his name because I don't want him fucking, beating down my door. But he's, wearing the bedazzled jeans. He's got the Affliction shirt on. And he's just on all the fucking juice. And he comes over and he starts grabbing a taco, and I don't know, 185. Fucking, this guy's like 270, no neck. And I look at, because his gal's like, yeah, go ahead and grab a taco. And he starts eating this taco. And I go, hey, man, what the fuck? You just going to grab my taco and start eating it? This guy comes, doesn't look at me, comes flying around the table. He grabs him going, dude, he's fucking joking. Like, chill out. I'm over here. Like, it's all good, man. You can have all of them. Here's my wallet. Here's my watch. I'm fucking
Here's
out.
my wife, just, you know.
That's exact. Hey, that is exact. You just told it exactly as it occurred.
And there was no laughing, my bad, or anything. It was almost like they were putting a rabid dog back in its cage. He's still kind of foaming at the mouth and, you know, looking at me. And I'm like,
lettuce coming out.
hey, dude, I'm going to go. Yeah. Love your rap.
You know what's funny is tonight, me and Cassie are hanging out with him and his girl. We're going to Diamond Music Hall to see Trapped.
Who's the guy?
Huh?
Who's the guy?
Josh.
Well, yeah, it's
Great guy. Hey, he's a great guy, but he'll snap you like a twig if just
don't give him my address. Please don't give him my fucking address.
I'm sure he's over it now, but like
Josh, I'm just kidding, buddy.
I love him. But yeah, he will.
You can have all the tacos you want.
He
when are you doing another end is near party?
I think I'm gonna hold off until maybe something in the spring, but I'm definitely gonna do. We didn't do a 3-year anniversary party last year. Just totally fucking skipped it. I was just not in the mood.
You should have done a New Year's party.
No.
There's fucking nothing going on.
I was in
Colorado. What about your birthday? What do you do? Anything for your birthday?
I think I'm going to go to maybe Cancun for my birthday.
Attaboy.
Yeah. But not sure. That's in 3 weeks. But we're definitely doing a 4-year anniversary party. I think we're doing it June 1st. And I'm going to make it enormous.
There you go.
Enormous.
That's what she said.
Yes. It's going to blue pill. I'm going to take the blue pill for this one.
Don't know what that means. An Adderall?
The Viagra.
Oh, there you go. Ah.
Yep. Yeah, make it huge. But I don't know, man. I want to do another car show, maybe in the spring. That was fun. Car show was good.
Real quick, can we go back to Josh? Dude, I was totally fucking kidding, man. Like that was all natural muscle. I love affliction.
I feel like what you said, how you said it was just like it's all sexual.
No.
I had my taco and eat it, and I'm like, okay, you think you're gonna laugh? And he's like, just
no.
Yeah, I'm fucking terrified right now. I'm like,
no, he's good.
Babe, sell the house.
Good.
Back up. We're out of here.
He's a good.
I
dude.
fucked up. No, he's a good egg.
What the fuck were we talking about? This is where I do this.
You were talking about Cancun. You were talking about your birthday. You were talking about taking a blue pill.
Look at me, just
31st,
talking.
right?
Yeah, January 31th.
31th, and then Cassie's the 24th.
Yep.
Your
birthday?
You're the
25th. Day after.
Yeah.
We should just do something for your guys' birthday.
Let's dress up as old people and go to a bar and just fucking get
We
drunk.
should do that and just be fucking obnoxious.
We should do something.
We
I
should
think
do
something
that.
like that'd be fun. Just get a walker and just.
You know what we need to do? We need to get a TikTok thing going and just do stupid shit on that. You've already got one, don't you?
Yeah, I
don't TikTok. You flex on me the other. I asked you if you had one, and you're like, really, 75,000 fans or whatever.
No, I have a TikTok. It's just I don't use it too often. I don't know.
Maybe we should start doing.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
I got ideas
about it and shit. But what we did, me and Cassie and Ashley and Brian Travers, we about a year or two ago, we did this thing where we all dressed up like we dressed up. We picked out each other's outfits at fucking Goodwill.
Something you and I have talked about doing several times.
Yeah, and you gave me the idea, and then I took it to my other friends.
Okay.
You know,
hey, I appreciate the
I
endorsement.
asked you.
I appreciate the endorsement, pal.
That's how it went. No, that was fun. But yeah, we need to do something else. But what other conspiracies we got on our plate here? Because I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface of conspiracy theories yet.
Some are just like Earth is flat. You know, like what a fucking dumb one. I don't either.
Like,
what's the point? You know, what's the cover up right there?
There's so many of them that just doesn't. It's like if it's true, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah, that's one of those. Okay, cool. It is.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
A certain thing, like if the Earth's flat, great. That's
the Illuminati. There's another like you sell your soul for fame and everything. Do you really think that's true? Do you really think it's not?
I mean, don't they?
Because didn't Cat Williams say something like that? Would someone?
Cat said a lot. Yeah, he brought it.
sold his soul for like $200 million or something like that.
That seems a little.
That seems like a great fucking deal, honestly. If you know what happens afterwards,
what does that mean? You sell your soul.
I don't know.
Go make music.
So you
go do this. If we tell you to go be stupid, you're going to have to. Hey, we say jump.
That's it, though.
How high?
Yeah, 200 million. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't feel like that's I feel like it's a pretty fair deal.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to,
as long as I'm not doing anything crazy. If I don't have to participate in this Epstein Island shit, and I don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like, hey, here you go. You're going to be an Oscar winner 3 times. Oh shit!
I don't want Harvey Weinstein.
But here's the thing: you're
going to
have to go to Michigan University and start shooting people.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
that's
whoa.
9/11 was an inside job.
That's a good.
You got that one?
That's a good one.
Did you ever hear about the thing where Rumsfeld came out, I think like the day before, and said there was like I'm going to fuck the numbers up. There was like $6 billion in unaccounted money that the government had essentially lost or whatnot. And I heard this on Rogan, and one of the planes that hit the first tower hit the exact floor that whole department was supposedly on or whatnot. Oh, yeah. I think that one's that's little bit of a stretch, but
that's precision fucking
that
flying,
is a yeah. I mean, that's a wild one.
That's precision aviation right there.
Top Democrats are behind a child sex ring. Okay. Earth is flat.
Everyone knows that one.
Man, I flew on an air. You know what? Speaking of airplanes, I'm getting way better at this airplane thing.
Good.
I didn't like it for quite some time. And if you learn all about it and you learn what's really going on, and you look at the statistics and fucking like obsess over them like I have, it really doesn't fucking bother you as much.
What were you doing prior to this research that you were doing? Just
get on there. I mean, think about it. You got people just fucking every day.
I don't like to think about it. If I think about it, I probably won't want to get on a plane.
Could you go across like seas?
Yeah, I mean, I just flew to Aruba. We just went to Aruba.
I mean, like talking about like just from St. Louis, we're going over to London.
Yeah, absolutely. Aruba was fucking. It's like South America.
Yeah.
We went over. We were fucking flying.
How long were you in the air for? What's the longest you've been on a plane for?
It was like 6 hours.
6 is a grind.
I mean, at that point, you're fucking in. You're
right,
and
right.
Not to mention, 6 hours in, you're fucking crocked.
Yeah.
Like you're hitting lady beers, mimosas, bro.
Yeah, you take a nap, boom. Like you wake up, oh, we're landing? Oh, cool.
Once you're up, you're up.
That's always my issue, man. I can't fucking fall asleep on those things.
Oh, never.
Or you fall asleep and you wake up, you're like, I just crushed 4 hours, and you look down, it's like 18 minutes.
No
you're like, God damn it.
I can't fall asleep on an airplane.
Took a nice nap, 3 minutes. That's a cat nap.
But dude, like one thing I thought, like Southwest Airlines flies 4,000 flights a day.
Mm-hmm.
A day. They've had 9 accidents since 1968. That's some fucking statistics right there.
That feels
and most
low.
Of them
yeah,
weren't even fatal. Like 95% of the people in those accidents survived. So it's like,
how's that one work?
What's the one in New York? Who was the pilot?
Sully, bud.
Sully. Yeah.
No engines.
Yeah.
He just lands on the Hudson.
That fucking Tom Hanks. Or no. That was Denzel, wasn't it?
It was Tom Hanks.
It was
Denzel was the drunk guy.
He was yeah.
That was a good one.
That's right.
Down. Get the fuck out of here.
Inverted
747. I don't know about that.
I win the lottery. I'm hiring Sully as he's my personal chauffeur.
Tom Cruise is going to be flying mine. And then, I'm going to have Bruce Willis, even though he's got aphasia. I mean, he's going to be my guardian.
Yes. Yeah. Man, that's fucking sad though, ain't it?
Oh, that's terrible. And I hate how they keep
childhood hero just.
I know. Fucking John McClane, and now his kids are wheeling him out, taking these pictures. Like, if I start going downhill, no pictures. I want no don't fucking post anything. It's just
don't even keep me alive.
Oh, it's terrible. Like, it's heartbreaking.
I told Brittany if I ever get that.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Yeah, we can edit, right?
Is that it? What?
They're in the car. Just sit down. I forgot to tell you guys that part there. He needs to move my car.
What was that? I told you.
Well,
rolling up all gangster.
I made it a fucking hour.
Rolling up all gangster.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, if you look at all our like the heroes from like all the movies we watched in the 90s, like they're like 70 or 80. Like how old's Schwarzenegger? Like 75, 80?
Yeah, but he's still doing the damn thing. Stallone
has the weirdest fucking looking shaped body.
Who's that? Schwarzenegger?
At this point, I get he's extremely healthy, extremely in shape, and fucking crushed me like a twig. But the high shoulders and the fucking big stomach.
Right.
Right. I get it's healthy-ish, I guess.
There's the sell your soul question. Do you sell your soul, as in, i.e., you're fucking Schwarzenegger, which, look, is there a better rags to riches? Have you ever seen that guy's documentary? Mm-hmm. He literally was in Austria, wanted to come over to America and be a fucking, action hero, superstar, whatnot, comes over, he's homeless, gets into bodybuilding, he's living at the gym. Like, everything that guy said is mind up to, he'd fucking accomplish. But now you're falling off so fast. Because I feel like that guy went from that's the alpha male to just fucking fell off pretty goddamn quickly. Do you make that trade-off, or do you do more of a, more of a consistent, more of a longevity thing? I think I'm selling my soul. Give me 45, 50 really good years and, have my time, and the last 20 can suck. I'm good with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that
but
selfish?
They say okay, so this is what we're gonna do. For 30 years, you're gonna just kill it in the movie business. You're gonna do one record deal. You're just in the background and all that kind of stuff.
You're 17. You've got no money. You've got no prospects on women. It sounds pretty fucking attractive.
Justin Timberlake or something.
Yeah.
But then when you hit 52, a bunch of deer are just gonna eat you alive.
And see, for me,
we just want to see it happen.
Yeah.
If that's the age, right now I'm going, fuck.
You're getting close.
It's coming
You're
up.
getting close,
It's coming close. Shit.
You're 47.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch some of the movies. Yeah, but I get like 40, I get like 38 and shit like that all the time. I don't know if they're being nice or,
it's because of the
whatever.
Botox.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was only on the forehead, though.
I did that once.
I know you did. And I'm glad you pointed that out. There's nothing non-manly about that.
Into it. I was just sitting there. She was getting it done, and they're like, just do it real quick. I'm like, no. And then I did it, and it was fucking horrible. I hated it. I felt like super glue was stuck to my fucking head. Dried super glue.
It's the little noise that you hear when
crunch.
it goes at the little crunch. It's like, is that skull? And they're like, no, it's not skull. It's the shit. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say. I wasn't gonna say anything. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, and then I'm leaving. And fucking, I know I've told you this 1,000 because I think she texted you like immediately. I'm like going up to pay or whatnot, and I hear Tim, and I turn around and it's Ashley, and I was just like
I ain't getting away with this.
Hey, what are you doing here? Yeah, I had to use the restroom, and I've got little fucking bloods of fucking holes with blood coming out of them on my head. Like,
I'm selling Butterfingers to raise money for my kid's baseball team.
Okay, gotta go. All right,
Candy salesman. Oh, that's fucking
Then I get a text from you, like literally. I go, hey, if
you're getting me get out of the parking lot.
If you see Brandon, tell him. Oh, she's like, I won't say anything, and you're like, hey, I heard you just ran into Ashley.
In her lips, like, is it?
I don't know. I have no clue. I think she hasn't done that in like a year.
I don't do. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just. Does your wife do it too?
What's that?
The Botox in the lips and the.
She has done it, but she doesn't do it a lot though.
I just didn't know like how many they do. Like I've seen a few girls
the
like
forehead's like fucking 20. Right?
20 shots?
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably like 10 to 15 or whatnot.
I think they go off of the shots. I think they go off of how much juice is in the vial.
There's a conspiracy theory. What if they're poisoning our foreheads? Putting little fucking,
So you guys are going to leave me and I'm going to be sitting in this booth by myself?
No, we're going to take you to go get some fucking Botox.
Brotox.
We're going to go iron out that forehead, playa.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. What else is crapping though? What else is going on in the wide world of sports?
I don't know. I feel like we're at a fucking downtime of the year. It's kind of a boring time right now, isn't it?
I hate this fucking time.
Well, they say like January and February is like the worst months to like do anything.
Yeah.
I just feel like sleeping through it.
Yeah.
This is like the lazy time because you're like, okay, I can't go outside because next week it's supposed to, or they say tonight might rain and snow, but Tuesday for sure it's snowing. Mm-hmm. It's going to be like 15 degrees. So it's going to be on the ground. So you're like, I got white shoes on, so I can't go outside. What are you
supposed to do in that? What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Do 75 hard with me, bitch. I'm telling you, do it with me.
I'll do 25 hard.
Do 25 hard? Yeah.
9?
9 hard.
75 minutes hard.
Yeah, I feel like I could and would like to do that.
Right.
But I also feel like this is the time of year where I'm so fucking miserable already.
I have to drink. I have to do the exact opposite. Yes.
I need dopamine.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it from beer cans and fucking pizzas. You know what I mean? But people are like, well, the exercise, man, that'll get you dopamine. It's like, sure, I guess. Yeah. But
it does. I mean, look, man, I like
to give me that pizza dopamine when I'm freezing my ass off in the fucking house.
I like doing it.
Really good right now too.
Are you a big drinker?
He's an average beer can
ish.
Guy.
What does that mean? How like
social?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, when I'm with you, I mean, We're crushing.
Anytime you're with me.
To me, like with pot and mushrooms and things like not drinking is probably the easiest thing to do. The reading is fucking the hardest for me. It's like sitting down reading 10 pages of a book that's going to keep me interested. That's kind of like the hardest part or whatnot.
Outdoor workout when it's fucking 10.
That's not that. You bundle up and you just go for like a little stroll, you know?
Pop the AirPods in and just listen to a conspiracy podcast.
Exactly. Exactly.
You could do that. I mean, shit, that was it last weekend. I just went to the mall and just went for a walk because I didn't feel like walking outside because no one goes to the mall anymore. So I'm like, fuck it.
Oh, that is some old
a good
people.
place to walk.
That's some old people shit right there.
Goddamn.
That is some old people shit right there.
Why not?
Wow, that's fucking nuts.
Picking up bottle caps.
That's cool. That's a good, but you're there.
I mean,
now.
I walked into Dick's because I was like, okay, I need a sweatshirt. But I was like,
you
know,
backed into Dick's.
Hey, next time you do that, let's go to Northwest Plaza. Or no, let's go to Jamestown and go for a fucking
they tore
walk.
That whole thing down.
Did they really? Fuck, I wanted to go do that. That was like a real life Resident Evil kind of.
YouTube, there's a kid from North County. He wrote the North County song, and he's got a golf club and a golf ball, and he's just all around Jamestown Mall, just singing and just fucking hitting a golf club
Inside the mall.
God damn it! I love this kid. That
it's who's the wrestler from
Randy Orton?
This is his little brother.
Little Randy.
Little Randy.
Little Randy.
I think it was Little Orton. But
Ralphie Orton.
Lil Nas
Randy
Orton.
And Ralphie, like a Christmas story.
Lil Nas Orton.
Mark. It's really
we'll
white.
go with that.
Mark's really white, right?
We'll go with that.
Even though we got the whitest names here.
Dude,
Mike,
so you went
Brandon,
mall
Timmy.
walking. Wow, that puts you. That's you're there now.
What
You're
about
there.
Mills Mall? Is Mills? What's going on with that
is
now?
Turning into like a big sports, like they're putting in like indoor volleyball courts, softball.
God damn it! Anybody that knows me, I brought that up 5 years ago that they should do that shit. Put rock climbing, basketball courts, and
See, if you make moves on like the steel cup.
Yeah,
industry, you should've got
yeah.
into.
What you
If
need
you
to do
make
is
these moves instead of talking
the big
about
thing
them.
that's coming out now. Like you can play bags inside of a bar now. Like Recess was one of them down in the city.
That sounds fun.
What's the one by off
pickleball
94?
Pickleball's a big thing.
That's in the Schnucks building? Oh my god, I can't think.
I'm trying to think of what it is.
Oh,
I know what you're talking.
the fucking Duchesne Road kind of.
Yeah, off Duchesne Road.
Rec something.
Rec House or Rec Hall.
Rec Hall. Yeah.
Need to get one out here. That's what we need to do.
We don't have shit in Wentzville.
I don't.
Why don't we? You know enough people with fucking money. Why don't we put something up at what's the place in Lake St. Louis by Von Mar and all that shit?
Meadows.
Yeah, the Meadows.
They got some. They just did, didn't they?
Yeah, the pickleball. But
Pickleball
let's.
court.
Yeah, we actually Vin and I went up there and played. So we were playing.
I want to play that.
We think because we're athletes and we're good one-on-one against each other, we'd be able to enter this tournament. So we enter like the elite or whatnot.
Yeah.
We got our heads fucking kicked in by 70-year-old men talking shit the entire time.
At pickleball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, those guys. They play that shit.
and it was that they would fucking get you, and then they would throw you like the advice, but the advice, that they were kind of like shitting on you a little bit. Yeah, what you need to do is, back up off the net or whatever. And it's just like, I will fucking take out your hamstring, old man.
You know what if I was gonna do something of that nature, do you remember Jamestown Sports Complex?
Yes.
Fucking right, I do.
Do you remember the fucking where the dare dances were?
It's still there, I
I used
think.
to get them for free in that motherfucker.
Oh wow.
I had a cousin. She was just
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a huge wow.
fucking free food and everything.
Dare you to
But
card
dude,
me.
we played softball there, indoor softball, and they had like the bar on both sides.
Right,
with the
right.
fucking
I remember
seats and all
that, yeah.
shit. And then you walk down, and there was little dugouts or whatever, and a whole fucking area. I would love to do a kickball league, indoor kickball league.
We did that.
There you
10 years
go.
ago.
for the beer.
And we had a team named Suck My Kick.
Ah,
And it was all
look
like
at that.
people like around our age that would play kickball. And it was fucking fun.
Dude,
Like,
how cool would that be? If
It
we
was
had
great.
if we had a whole ass end is near league and just beer drinking.
Make the
one day a
call,
week.
El
To
Presidente.
who? I'm not going to fucking Jamestown
no.
Sports Complex.
So when it was
So
about
far away.
like 10 years ago, we were playing sand volleyball in the back because they actually had a cool bar in the back.
oh, did they?
Oh yeah, it was really cool. And then
At Jamestown.
Jamestown, yeah. So
Okay.
we walked in the back. They had a pool, but they had to fill that up because too many kids were drowning.
Hate when that happens.
It's
Yeah.
the same old story.
Fill it up.
Yeah.
They had to put dirt in there and just kind of.
There was water in it.
There was at one point.
Why didn't they just drain it of water?
No, That's just too smart to do. Like, why would you want to do that?
Instead of putting more water, and we're going to fill it with dirt.
All right,
Okay.
lake. Get rid of the lake.
Yeah,
too many drownings.
And I remember this family was like cooking for everyone. We're like, oh, and they're like, those are the new owners. And I'm like,
Oops.
and she's like, we're from Edwardsville. We got so many ideas for this place. I'm like, first time here? She's looking at me like, what do you know? And I'm like, this place is a dying county. What are you talking about? And she's like, we're going to turn the softball field around and we're going to open up the back part and have more stands and have a big
That'll do it.
And they're putting turf on the soccer field. I go, what about the upstairs bar? I mean, I'm sure my dad's name's on one of the walls, all of them. And they're like, we're going to keep that there. And I'm just like, cool. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
They left within a year.
Damn. See, I would love something like that out here.
They're listening to him right now. He's going, I told you not to buy that fucking piece of shit indoor fucking...
That curly-headed freak.
Goddamn indoor softball.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good idea because, I mean, it'd just be more things to do. I know by our house, there's like an old like indoor stadium. Like you can, I'm sure, fucking fix that up and get kickball.
Something like that.
Indoor volleyball, fucking wiffle ball would be fun.
Oh, wiffle ball, great idea.
There's a
Kickball.
wiffle ball stadium like off K. What's that? Penalty box?
That's behind the bar, but yeah.
I
It'd
mean,
be
you
cool
can't
to
do it
have
now.
something inside.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
Like this time of year, if I had a kickball league to look forward to every week, like if I knew every Wednesday I was going to be in a league and maybe do like a Monday practice just to bullshit with
There
my
you
friends,
go.
like I would feel better right now. I think.
Right.
Something to look
You
forward to.
you do have, I think we all do. I really do. I get fucking depressed every single goddamn day that I'm not doing something outside.
I think, yeah.
You get really...
I get it bad.
Yeah.
But my wife says I'm just bored, which could be fucking true too.
I mean,
but
Because you're fucking frozen inside your house.
right, what the fuck?
And you have a Corvette, so you're not going to be able to drive anywhere for about a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, going in and then like, okay, well, what do I do? You can go drink in the bar downstairs or upstairs or in the garage or outside. And it's like, I don't feel like doing it right now.
So then what do? You lay on the couch.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
then
you do?
You binge watch The Office.
You take a trip out to the woods with your buddy, and you try this psilocybin thing that I've been
some
telling you
mushrooms in the
about.
woods with
Oh,
Tim.
it's fun.
Mushrooms in the woods with Tim. I think that sounds cool and all, but I'd like a weekly regimen. Like a kickball league, I think would be cool.
We're not going to throw that away.
Anything to do.
but-
Anything that like
what-
Tim
what if
Googling.
we did- what if
Tim
we
is
did pickleball?
Googling, is doing mushrooms outside in the cold weekly bad for your health?
I'm not shelving the idea.
I'm getting mixed responses.
But no, but what if we actually did like just went up with Tim and his wife and just did like pickleball and just see how it is?
Fine.
It's
Sign me up.
basically
Let's
like
go.
it's like ping pong. With
Is it indoor
tennis.
or outdoor?
It's
It's in
indoor.
Denver.
Let's go.
It's indoor.
I would love to do that. I want
Let's
to do
go.
that.
Let's do it next week.
There it is.
Just
There it is.
spontaneously
go.
There's your conspiracy right there. You have to be an athlete to play pickleball because you do not.
No.
No, not at all. We got like I said, we got our fucking heads kicked in. That kind of came out shitty. I'm not saying you guys aren't athletes, but we're going back
appreciate
into
you
the
retracting
conspiracy
that,
thing.
yes.
I got a
That's-
knee thing, so it's
Yeah,
No
I got
problem.
a.
I got
hip
two
thing,
of them.
2 hips.
because
right.
hips don't lie.
Well, anyway,
Hey, here's a conspiracy that we didn't talk about. Jerking off makes you go blind. Were you guys ever told that when you were
Is that
younger?
why I'm wearing contacts?
no,
in
I didn't
fourth
talk
grade?
to my parents about masturbation.
They didn't
much.
talk. No, I mean, this was just kind of like floated out there. I don't know if I heard it in like Catholic school or.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Didn't-
exactly.
Didn't they always like have like rules like you can't have sex until you're married?
Yeah, it
And
was
then-
shit like
no
that. But
jerking
yeah,
off
they
either.
said you would go blind.
That-
Yet here I
Dude,
am.
they used to take that show. I don't know why they ever really cared about back in the day, like the strict Catholics and shit. Why do you care if I whack my meat? You know what I mean? What do you
Yeah,
give a fuck? As long as
exactly.
I'm not doing it
Well,
Yeah.
on you.
Wouldn't it be
But-
easier to just be
but-
jerking off than like trying to fuck every girl that's in your
It's
class
not
and
easy.
getting
It's a
them
lot
pregnant?
More, it's a lot more. Yeah, it's very
It's more of a
much,
financial issue right there.
much more
Hey,
respectful.
if
too.
you do it, you're going to go blind. If
But-
you let Father John over there do it, then you're going to go to heaven.
you
right?
Come on over to
Talk
me.
about being fucking confused.
yeah,
You want to?
I was gambling with my eyes. You know what? I'm going to roll the dice.
yeah. All right. Yeah, that's you went there. I
Whoa,
like that.
whoa,
Very good.
whoa,
Very
whoa.
good. I'm glad you did that.
Oh, I made that one up, didn't I?
That was a good one. That was a good one. Left field.
I'll take that.
But no, you ever look at why cornflake, like the inventor of cornflakes, he made cornflakes. If I'm, it could be total bullshit, but I think I googled it and it was right. Cornflakes was invented to keep people from masturbating.
Are you serious?
That's what I fucking read. It's something about it was like nobody could eat that bland of something and still
So that's why they made Frosted Flakes.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, we're going to
That was for the risque. Yeah.
We're going to one-up you assholes.
Man, I'm looking it up. Cornflakes masturbation. Yeah, cornflakes were
Are
part
you
of an
shitting me?
anti-masturbation crusade. Kellogg's cornflakes were invented to make you stop masturbating.
Is that how they marketed
The
it?
strange story behind it. Were cornflakes invented to stop masturbation? Yeah, I mean, this is a whole thing. It's the link between cereal and masturbation. You got to look this up sometime.
It is a shitty cereal. It's probably the shittiest cereal I've ever
do you
had.
Like Frosted Flakes at least, or
I like yeah, because it's got like a little,
Flakes.
it's got a little
It could be wrong,
sugar to it, but like the cornflakes with
is
nothing.
dumb.
Yeah.
No, like who ate that shit? Like, okay, that's another good question. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh man, it's like asking me what my
Cornflakes,
favorite
baby.
chip is.
Cornflakes, baby. You know. I mean, you just.
I'm gonna go home and test that theory out. I'm gonna buy a box of cornflakes and let it.
If you can, new challenge: eat a bowl of cornflakes and then immediately jerk off. That's the new challenge. We're going to report back next Friday. Yeah,
I could eat a bowl of broken glass and figure out a way before. Yeah, with my last get. Yeah,
let's see. Okay, let's see.
I'm
Next
back on.
Friday,
I'm
we're all
back on your
reporting back.
question. What's my favorite cereal?
Mine's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I know Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's always been Cinnamon Toast.
That is a good one, isn't it?
And it's all reliable. It's always
Cinnamon
going to be
Toast Crunch is
The
good.
milk's always
Lucky
gonna be good at the
Charms,
end.
Alphabets. Oh man, I was a.
The also shit. I mean, there's some Oreo O's, fucking terrific.
Yeah,
Reese's
Count
Puffs,
Chocula.
hello.
What did I bring over and leave at your house one time,
Dude,
Oh.
s'mores cereal. Fucking
Yeah,
best.
shit. I think it's more which ones don't I like versus what I like. I mean,
yeah. What is the worst cereal to eat? Then?
Frosted or fucking cornflakes, the anti-masturbation one.
It's like Cheerios or Honey Nut Cheerios. You can always go Honey
Who
Nut
makes
Cheerios.
that? Kellogg's right now.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna get fucking cease and desist letters here.
But I'm saying, hey, next week we're gonna test this theory out.
I will absolutely. Do I have to record it? I don't have to.
No, we just want to report.
Do you need
back how it
receipts?
went.
2024, you got to have
We're
receipts.
gonna be sitting there just watching Tim just.
We're gonna report back how it went. Okay. But yeah, that's all I got for this. We went overtime, which is cool. What are we, like an hour and a half?
I don't know what that number is up there. I keep looking
Is
at
that
it.
the doomsday clock?
I think
Is
we're like an hour. I don't know. But either way, anything else?
I got nothing.
We're good. I think
This
it's
is
a
the
good
End
one.
is Near, so let's drink beer podcast. We're gonna keep doing this. Weekly episodes, 4 episodes a month.
So who's the next
we'll get
guest?
somebody on here.
Someone's
We're
going to get
some
pissed
beer-
again or something?
We're gonna get some beer fam guests on here and just keep rocking and keep it going. And
Yeah, what are we doing? Like, let's get that set up. What do we do to get somebody on here? Like, what's the criteria?
I'll just reach out to a couple people and get somebody on here.
Pick a number between 1 and how many people? How many fans? 117,000.
Something. How many are there?
112,
120
548.
maybe?
Fuck, that's my number. I
Something
won.
like that. Yeah, there's a lot. Good group of people. I love them to death. And thanks for listening. And this is the End is Near / Drink Beer podcast. We're just going to keep it rocking, and we'll have some guests on next time again. And this is Mike Jones, Tim Tripoletti, Brandon McNamee, and we out.
Sorry again. What was his name? The guy you're hanging out with tonight?
Stephen
that-
Honky.
No. The fucking guy that
Josh.
wanted to fight me over. Josh, we're all good,
You're
man.
not going to sleep tonight.
Yeah. Fuck
Please.
no, I'm not. God damn. That guy's like a
that
UFC
bad?
fighter. Oh, dude.
Have I met him?
He wanted to fucking kill me.
I can't.
All right, we out.
All right. Later.
Huge thank you to our studio sponsor, John Morgan, and the entire Premium Cabinets family for helping make this podcast possible. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you're following the podcast on all platforms so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Don't forget to join the End is Near, so let's drink beer Facebook group to make sure you stay prepared for the end of days. Till next time.